All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is O'Neill Catnell. I want to thank you for being in attendance tonight. This is our team conference call. We put these calls together for training information as a resource to help you, become successful with the most significant cause-driven opportunity of 2019 with Synergy Worldwide. We're the Legacy Movement, ladies and gentlemen, and I am extremely excited to be on this call tonight. This call is going to be a powerful resource call for each and everyone to become successful. We're utilizing and leveraging the tools that we have before us, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to put it together. This is a testimonial driven call tonight that you're going to hear from people and their results of, and the benefits that they've seen by consuming our products, ladies and gentlemen, that lends to the validity, the efficacy, the potency, and the power of the vehicle that we are a part of, which is Synergy Worldwide, impacting the world, okay, and addressing, health issues out there, providing real benefits to people from a holistic, organic standpoint. This is a tool and a resource that will benefit each and every one. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off and utilize the power of the people that are out there, okay? And I'm talking, want to bring on a young lady that is in New York right now. That's, via New York, via the Caribbean. She's looking to capture a significant market share out there, but it all predicated on the benefits that she's noticed herself. That's what got her going. And this is none other than Miss Margie Lewis. Miss Margie Lewis, if you're on the call, please take the phone and share with everyone your personal testimonial of the benefits that you've received, being a part of the Synergy family.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Cantnell. Good evening, everyone. My name is Margie Lewis, and I'm in New York. About 2 years ago, to be exact, I developed stomach problems, and to the point where it was really frustrating because the doctor, my primary doctor at the time, was not able to find solution for the problem. I did numerous tests, and nothing worked. He then referred me to another doctor, and she too was unable to help me. So after that, I came here in Florida, to be exact, at the time, and my employer at the time, she got introduced to this product, Pro Arginine Plus, and she told me about it. I was invited to a meeting by her as well. I went, and the presentation I heard was very interesting, and so I decided to take the product. I did, and the benefits were unbelievable, to the point where I am now still on the product. I don't have any stomach issues, and I also trouble with circulation problems, and that too has been relieved. So yes, it has been a benefit for me, and so I am still on the product and is promoting it as we speak. Thank you.
Good evening.
I'm here, Bernice. This is Stan. You must have had some technical difficulties.
Oh, okay, I was wondering. Let's just go in.
Hey, Gwen.
Okay.
Oh, can you guys hear me? My phone was muted. Excuse me.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I wasn't hearing you. Okay.
Okay, great. All right, let's go down to let's try again. Miss Bernice, are you on the call? Could you share your personal testimonial, please? Okay. Mr. Stan Jordan out of Detroit, could you take the floor and share your testimonial with everyone for me?
Yes. Can everybody hear me?
We hear you loud and clear, brother.
Oh, great. Thanks for allowing me to share my testimonial. I was introduced to Synergy Worldwide and Project 9 Plus a little bit over 2 years ago by an awesome friend of mine, Mr. O'Neill Catnell. And I had a blood pressure problem of 160/100. And I started consuming the Project 9 Plus. Within 3 or 4 days, my blood pressure dropped down to 124/80. But what really got me excited was about 3 days later, I checked my blood pressure again, and it had stabilized at 118/65. And that really got me excited. So for the last 2 years, I've had no blood pressure problems. My endurance is through the roof at 64 years old. My workouts are really pretty, it's through the roof. All I can say, and my muscle mass is coming back, which really got me excited. And I sleep like a baby. So I'm really excited about this product, and I will continue to take it. Thanks for allowing me to share.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jordan. Now let's go back to Trinidad to Miss Wendy Simmons. Miss Simmons, are you on the call? If so, please take the floor and share your testimonial with everyone.
Thank you so very much, O'Neill. Good evening, everyone. I am Wendy Simmons from Trinidad. My journey with Synergy began just over a year ago when I was introduced to the product as well, firstly through a radio program, and then I attended a meeting that Jacinth had in Trinidad. And there, I became very much interested in the product and all the benefits that I heard that could have been derived from it. Because at the time, I was also suffering or was challenged, I would say, with high blood pressure issues. And I adopted a regimen, whereby I took the product consistently, and my blood pressure has been stabilized and has been stabilized since then. And I have continued to use the product. I have also seen other benefits related to it. As it relates to, I also had like some acid reflux problem, which, well, I didn't even realize when it was gone, but it is all gone. And I must say that I feel great. I look great. I lost inches off of my waistline, and I am really feeling good. And I know it is all because of this product. It is a marvelous product. It is really remarkable. And I will advise anybody to get on this product. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Wendy. Thank you so much. And moving on to Miss Melanie. Melanie, are you on the call? Would you take the floor and share your personal testimonial with everyone about the benefits you have received from our products?
Well, I would have this time prefer to share one of my clients' testimony, although he's not on. He has what we call COPD, and I spoke to him. He was taking the product from another distributor before, but he was taking one packet at a time. And so I had a talk with him after I heard one of the training we had with one of our medical personnel, who advised that we can take 2 or 3 packets of the product depending on the severity of your problem. So I advised him to do that, and he's been improving very well. He was walking around with a ventilator and all of this, and he has improved extremely, extremely, extremely well. So I must say the product is very good, especially for persons who suffer with COPD, which is, I don't know, very prevalent now in St. Lucia with young persons and especially people who are smoking marijuana and mixed drugs and so forth. So I am advising to others to try and encourage persons to use with asthma and this type of respiratory products to use the products and to increase the dosage as much as possible, depending on the severity of the problem. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Melanie, for sharing your testimonial. And now we're going to go all the way to Mayo, Florida, to a young lady that I have a lot of respect for, and she's just tenacious in her vision to share this product with so many people, and that is none other than Mrs. Gwen Watkins. Mrs. Watkins, could you take the floor and share with everyone your testimonial of the benefits you've received consuming our products?
Okay. I also got introduced to the products through my daughter and attended one of the meetings and heard a lot of testimonies. So I decided to try it. Wasn't having any problems that I knew of at the time. But the first thing I noticed, like I said, I started out with 1 pack a day just to see what the product would do for my body because I didn't really know what I would get. And the first thing I noticed was my eyes started getting better. I had been suffering from some pressure in my eyes, and I couldn't drive long distances and couldn't look at my computer for long periods of time. I knew that, but I didn't really see that as a problem at first until I started taking the Paragonine. Then I noticed that all cleared up, and so I assumed that it's the product that did that. So I was just taking like 1 a day. But since I last the last 3 months, well, 2 months ago, I started taking 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, and I've noticed that my eyes are improving even faster. They're getting better and better, and I can see the clarity in my eyes. So they're getting even better now that I started taking 2 packs in the morning, 2 packs in the evening. Also, I sleep better at night. My energy level, because I'm back lifting weights again. So overall health is just good. So, and I also take along with the Paragonine, I take like the Body Prime, and I take Body Active, and I noticed a very good reaction with those, and I've been trying to promote those also because a lot of people have problems, digestive and other things like that. So the product has been good. My eyes have been improving even faster since I've started taking more at a time. So that's my testimony.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Watkins, for your testimonial. Now we're going to go back to Miss Bernice. Miss Bernice, please take the floor and definitely share your powerful testimonial.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Bernice Bell, and I'm from the Virgin Islands. I'm presently living in Alabama because I just moved here. I have been taking the Paragonine Plus since 2016 because of the many benefits I have experienced. However, I will speak about the main reasons why I started drinking Paragonine Plus. My right thumb had a lot of pains, and I would have had a lot of difficulty like using a can or bottle opener or opening jars. It would be very painful. Even writing was hard for me. I tried all kinds of remedies, but the pains would not go away. I also was suffering from leg cramps, especially in the early hours of the morning. And anyway, thanks to my friend from Maryland who introduced me to the Paragonine after I told her about the issues I was having, and she told me to try it and see how I feel. Well, even though I was hesitant to try it, I told her to go ahead and send it to me anyway. So she sent me 10 single-serve packets of the Paragonine Plus, the citrus berry, to try. And then she suggested that I use 1 pack in the morning and 1 pack in the evening. After I had used about 6 of the single-serve packets, and in about 3 days' time, I felt a relief. Then I continued drinking the Paragonine. I bought it, and I've been drinking it every day. And now I am pain-free and my leg cramps are no more. Proagenine Plus has helped me to maintain my weight. And anti-aging is also a plus because I definitely feel and look younger. And I would just say thanks to Synergy Worldwide flagship product, Proagenine. It's an awesome product. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Bernice. And then all the way to Jacksonville, a young lady that's on the phone, Mrs. Carinthia David. You know, can you take the floor and share with everyone your compelling testimonial with the Proagenine and Synergy Worldwide products?
Okay, can everyone hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh, good. Okay, well, I'll make this short and sweet. I have back in February is when I found out my blood pressure was really this out of control. I went to a doctor's visit and it was like 2 something over 119. So, of course, you know, with a blood pressure with as high as that, they want to have you hospitalized. But I just, you know, reasoned with the doctor and just asked that they prescribe me a medication and monitor it on a weekly basis. So, of course, I contacted O'Neill, who has been sharing with me over the years, the last 3 years, about this amazing product. So I knew that was there. So that was my opportunity to find out what it really does. So I ordered the product and started taking it, and I was prescribed medication. Of course, I was prescribed medication for my heart rate because it was high, and at first it was something for my heart rate just to slow it down, and also to stabilize the pressure. So each week when I would go back, it was still high, even with just taking that one medication for the blood pressure. But my heart rate was lowered, and I felt more comfortable and more relaxed. But my physician ordered another prescription, so there was 2 meds. So I started taking the Proagenine. Now I did mention to the physician about the Proagenine, and I heard about it, and of course they know about it as well. So I'm still waiting for my physician to write a letter stating that it is a necessity for my blood pressure in order for me to be able to use my health savings card to pay for the medication. So I'm still waiting for the letter. And also what I did find out, I tried to use the health savings card to purchase the Proagenine and wasn't able to do so. So I did reach out to the customer service for the health saving cards, and the representative stated that I could pay for it myself and just send in the invoice showing that I paid for it, and they will reimburse me for it. But I'm just still waiting for the letter for the physician. But I feel like, you know, they know that this here Proagenine really does work. So, you know, they really pushes to me more the pharmaceutical medications versus the all natural things. But I'm still gonna harass my physician for that letter so that I can have it for tax purposes. But back to my pressure, I started taking the Proagenine 2 in the morning, and at lunchtime I would take 2, and then at night I would take 2, and I was taking the medication. I noticed that my pressure started to normalize. But by me taking the Proagenine and the medication, it wasn't going to work because it started to lower my pressure too low, and I could really feel it. I really felt real weak and like I was going to pass out. So I knew, okay, I can't continue to take the prescribed medication and the Proagenine. So I just stopped taking that and just take the Proagenine. So I do take the Proagenine, and sometimes, you know, my pressure is not the 200 over 119. It's now more, the readings are now more like 130 over 75 and the highs that it'll get, depending on what I am doing. Because I know that your pressure does changes and fluctuate throughout the day. And depending on what you're doing, it may get as high as 160 over 90. It's still, the top may be a little high, but it's still not as bad as it was. So I am just thankful for that. And it's only been 4 months that I've been taking the ProArgin-9. So I've seen results for myself. And I noticed that it's very, very, very important that you go out and exercise. The other morning, sometimes I think that it's more mental with me. Depending on what I'm thinking about, I know that my pressure, it'll go up high, but not high out of the way that I'm, stroke level. But I noticed I woke up one morning, and I usually wait a while before I check my pressure, and I'll probably get busy doing something. So it was 166 over 94. So I didn't take the ProArgin-9. I said, you know what? I'm going to go out and do my morning exercise. So I went out. I did a 45-minute walk. I came back and I washed my car, which took about another hour. So I said, I finished that and I came back in and I said, okay, let me check my pressure and see what it is now. I checked my blood pressure. It was 120 over 75. So that lets me know how important it is to get moving and do things and incorporate your exercise, because it does help with your blood pressure as you're taking the ProArgin-9. So when I finished, I said, okay, well, my pressure is low now and it's good. And I immediately got on the phone. I called O'Neill because I like to share with him, the things that I am experiencing. Because sometimes I feel like, did anyone who's taking this experience, what I'm experiencing while I'm taking these things and my blood pressure is being stabilized? And he was like, you see how important it is to exercise. So with that being said, I did, once I've, settled down, I did take my ProArgin-9 that morning. I took it, and I do continue to take it at night. So I truly say that it is a blessing, and I can even tell I wear glasses. I wear my contacts a lot. And I noticed that when I took my contacts off, I can tell, I've been wearing contacts for so long. But now I can see it's getting clearer. So I'm just excited about the little things that are happening. Although they may seem little, but to me, they are major things. And it is exciting how important it is with your diet, what you're eating. I don't eat a lot of crazy things anymore, the sweets. And I do notice, please do not eat anything that's high in sodium, because that will cause your blood pressure to be just out of whack. And I did that. My pressure was doing so good, and I decided, because I have this bad habit of eating potato chips, I went and purchased me a big bag of Ruffles that I love, sour cream and cheddar, and I ate the entire bag in 2 days. Well, by the next third day, my blood pressure was back at 190 over 100 and something. I'm like, oh my God. It's like I was defeating the purpose. It's like I'm working against what's happening. So I knew then, no potato chips. I stay away from potato chips. I stay away from sweets, chocolates, and things like that. I stay away from it. I pay attention to the sodium content in whatever I'm eating. I mainly eat my vegetables. I am a vegetarian, so that helps. I stick to my vegetables and the salads each day, and I do a lot of fasting. And while I'm fasting, I take my ProArgin-9, and it helps. And my weight, I'm loving what's happening with my weight. I'm losing weight. I feel my shapes and curves in your middle, all that'll go away. So this stuff is really like thumbs up. It is awesome. It is a great supplement, and I believe that anyone that has any ailment at this time or any heart-related diseases should be on this supplement, because it is truly a blessing. And the things that they record and say that it does, I testify, and I'm just looking forward to what's going to happen in the next month or the next 2 months and within a year. of taking this pro-arginine. And it makes me feel fabulous. And I thank God for making it available for me. And I just believe in those things, that it is important, you know, that your spirituality, what you're putting in your body, and all these things play a part in maintaining and sustaining a long, healthy life. So that is my testimony, and I'm just looking forward to all the wonderful things that's going to take place within me that I can share with other people. So I hope that this helps someone today.
Thank you so much, Carinthia. I really appreciate that. Ladies and
You're
gentlemen,
welcome.
ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. You heard this is our testimonial call. We're going to send out the recording so you can listen, you can share. This is going to be a powerful tool to help you, you know, continue to capture the market share. You know, when people hear others, their testimonial of the benefits that they've received, you know, it will help you, you know, establish your market share out there. And that's why we created this tool. So I want to thank you guys for being on the call tonight. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. And, you know, stay abreast to the message services so that you can get your copy of this call. So God bless. Good night. Thank you all, and have a wonderful week. We look forward to see you on the other call this Tuesday. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good.